Hello and welcome back to our series, The Basics. My name's Simon, based here at the Hownhall Shooting School in West Sussex, and this series endeavours to answer all those silly questions that come into your mind when you first come into the sport of shotgun shooting. Now, leading on from our episode on cartridge sizes, I thought it might be a good idea to just give you a basic understanding of the different types of shotguns that are available, sort of the modern age, shall we say. Let me kick off with an over and under, probably one of the most common guns used. Straightforward shotgun, most people have got one of these. Over and under, simply named because the barrels are stacked on top of each other, one over, one under, as simple as that. Nicely designed, modern gun, long forend, nice firm grip, nice to hold on to, semi-pistol or pistol grip, perfect. Nice, easy, usable shotgun. Comes in all the different gauges, so remember, reverting back to the cartridge episode, 12, 20, 28 and 410 gauge. Great, over and under, okay? Coming back a little way before that to something slightly more traditional, not hugely different, is what we call the side-by-side, which quite simply, because the barrels are, as per the name, stacked side, or not stacked, placed side by side, okay? Slight differences with this gun, slightly different stock shapes. Obviously the gun was originally designed for live quarry. It's got a double trigger, so that stock enables more freedom movement of the hand. The fore end, slightly shorter, so you'll notice people using them currently will put on a sleeve or combine that and/or with a glove so that they can extend their hand forward without burning their fingers, okay? So just a slightly different vibe with those. Beautiful things, perfectly usable today, fabulous, a wonderful beast indeed. But quite simply, just to outline, that is called a side-by-side, all right? Moving on to something a little bit more interesting, is a gun called a SemiAuto. A semi-automatic, because this gun actually fires 3 cartridges, okay? You'll notice this red clip here. It is called a clip. There is also a thing you can get called a flag, which goes in with a long ribbon. Those are safety features. They show that the gun isn't loaded. Unlike the previous 2 guns, we can't break this gun, okay? It's fixed. So that feature enables you and everybody else around it to know that it's unloaded and therefore safe. These guns are loaded with the first cartridge going into the side here, followed by a further 2 cartridges being inserted underneath, okay? As you pull the trigger 3 times, 3 cartridges will shoot and indeed exit the side of the gun. Once it's shot, you can bring your clip back, insert, and the gun's safe again. Used on playgrounds, normally only with 2 cartridges though. If you're in the field, pest control, wildfowling, then of course you can take advantage of the ability to shoot that 3rd round. You can get semi-autos that shoot more than 3 cartridges. I think the most is 11. But they're, funnily enough, actually classed as a firearm, not a shotgun. But that's probably a comment for another day. But anyway, basic semi-auto, not always in this garish pattern either. Can be found in, you know, atypical wood stock with metalwork, or indeed in what's called a black synthetic, sort of a rubbery plastic version. But a good tool for certain jobs. Moving on to another version, something similar to that. And you may have seen these in the ground and wonder what the hell they are. A pump action shotgun, okay? Same with the cartridges, 1 in the side, 2 up underneath. Then one would pull the fore end forward to cock the gun, pull the trigger, reload, and ditto. And so as you're firing, the empty shells are popping out. Now, it's not a good idea to pull the trigger like that when the gun's unloaded, but we're in a controlled environment, and I just wanted to give you an idea of the workings of. What's the use of these? I don't know. Novelty gun, bit of fun. Some people just prefer, you know, that action over, say, a semi-auto if they need those extra cartridges. So a personal choice, shall we say. But today, just to show you, to outline the little nuances, differences between the guns. So working from this way back, pump action, because you're pumping the fore end to fire. Coming back to the semi-auto, which again, all the workings are inside, so all you've got to do is pull the trigger 3 times and that will shoot your 3 cartridges. Coming then back to our side by side, which obviously is based largely on the configuration of the barrels, and obviously I ran through a few of the slight differences in the overall shape and finish, and indeed the most commonly used gun today, which is the over and under, again due to the barrel configuration and some sort of slightly different finishes to make it, I suppose, more user friendly. So, you know, a common gun of today. There you go, 4 different styles, gives you a basic understanding. So next time you go to a clay shoot and you see someone using something that looks a little bit different, hopefully now you'll have a basic understanding. Stay safe, enjoy your shooting.